Hello, my people, my beautiful viewers. Welcome to the Movie Manual. This is your girl, Aggie, and this is Rest TV. Today, it's different. Very, very different. Because today, we are at National Theatre. As you guys can see, today is the day we are celebrating womanhood. What do I mean? Celebrating womanhood, women in film. How does a woman look at filmmaking in Uganda? The theme for this whole thing is From a Horse's Mouth, a woman's perspective. So I'm going to talk to different women. They're going to tell us exactly how does women look at filmmaking in Uganda. What have they contributed? What's their contribution towards the filmmaking in Uganda, the growth of film in Uganda? So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to be talking to each and every one that comes here today. Filmmakers, actors, but mostly women in film. Come with me. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. It's still your girl, and this is the Movie Manual. I'm already excited. You can see it. I'm with Diana. Diana is a star. She's a celebrity. She's been in so many different movies. But we are going to talk about celebrating womanhood festival and awards. And she was a star in one of the movies, Bed of Thorns. So we are going to get a bit and talk about Bed of Thorns. But for now, what do you understand by all this? What's this about?
It sounds like a very good, initiative that I really want to be part of. So I want to understand what it's all about. Because very many people understand womanhood in different ways. It could be womanhood, the growing and or how to treat people, So I think it's really broad, and I want to just understand and get deep into it and get involved.
I think from celebrating womanhood festival and awards, I think they're looking mostly at the women in film.
Yes.
That's how I understand it.
Yeah,
and the theme says, From a Horse's Mouth, a woman's narrative. So what do you have to say about the theme itself?
The theme is really good, From the Horse's Mouth, meaning that as a woman, there are things that we go through, the things that we want to depict, there are things that we want to encourage. So with this theme, we get to involve different kind of women and get to know what they go through. And then in film, being usually male dominated, and now the woman is coming out to seriously to do film, produce, direct, do sound and do everything men thought that was only theirs to do. But now that we are getting into it and we are doing it, I think that means celebrating womanhood. We are getting out of the kitchen and also bringing money and bread to the table.
And also to make people understand that some of these things that we used to know about women. For example, I watched one of the trailers of the movie that actually is competing for an award. It is about genital mutilation. As in, what do you have to say about that, for example?
There's two types of genital mutilation that I could say. There is one that says ensiko or pulling and that. And then there is also the other one of actually cutting off everything. I think both are wrong. I think it has put so much pressure on the woman that we end up, try to do so many wrong things or so many bad things that could easily hurt us, So I think it should be scrapped out completely, because God was not a fool to give us everything the way he gave us, So I don't support it, and I wish the government could do something about, these singers and aunties that keep promoting this sicko pulling and stuff, that they're putting so much pressure. There is so much herbal medicine that has been formulated to make women do these things. I hear some go and get chicken and put it there to, it's just absurd. It's just absurd, and I just hope it can really go.
And I'm also thinking that I think it's because of the men. I think
yes,
men need to understand
they put
it's not about.
They say, no, I'd rather Rwanda because or Muganda yacharira ko senga oba bichi man, that crap, it just should stop. because God knew that we
Maybe-
are wonderfully and beautifully
maybe
made.
what we need to do mostly is, other than speaking, we should come up with films and movies and stories and songs that talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
how bad and how not right
Oh,
all
yes.
these things
Oh,
are. Because
yes.
this is really beautiful,
Oh,
celebrating
yes.
womanhood,
Yeah.
festival and awards.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your role
Yes.
in Bed of Thorns, domestic violence.
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you have to say about your role?
My
exactly?
role,
Jessica.
Jessica.
Who's Jessica?
Jessica is basically a fun-loving comic young lady who is in a relationship with a married man, but she does not know because he probably removed the ring, and he provides. You know, she has a house. She's pregnant. She's expecting his child.
She's excited.
So she's excited to, to the moon and back. But when she finds out that actually this man is married, and even the apartments that he has got for Jessica are actually his and his wife's, she breaks down and she decides to start really actual fighting for women's rights. She is a counselor in the movie, and she's been helping women that have been going through different types of domestic violence. In the chalo, in the village, they always bring cases to her, and then she finds, lawyers and what to help out, with chairman and stuff. And then it finally hits her that, oh my God, I'm going through this.
The same thing.
The same thing I'm fighting is exactly what I am going through. And then, as if that's not enough, her friends around her are all going through different types of domestic violence, and they can't. It's just too much for Jessica to comprehend. So so she starts really trying to fight, and then when you watch the movie, you'll know what happens to her.
And so I wanted to ask you, like, this is more like a general question.
Yeah.
How has the women contributed to the industry, our movie industry, our film industry in Uganda? How have they contributed? What effects have they brought in? As in, because I know that sometimes where you can go like, we cannot do without a man because he's the one who can do only DOPing or what. So since the women came into the picture,
Yes.
how have they affected or contributed?
Oh, I think the development and the growth is just tremendous, because we are seeing women. Like Bed of Thorns, we had only a women crew.
I understand, yeah.
The main characters were women, and also they were doing other things behind the cameras. So there's a lot of development. Women are starting to groom other younger women. Mm-hmm. For example, I will say Diana Kahunde, because I'm a filmmaker, I have quite a number of women, over 300 women, who have joined me into doing another project.
Nice.
Yes.
That's
so
really beautiful.
Yep. So I think women in their different capacities have done a lot and are getting to do a lot. We are starting to do a lot, actually, because I realized that the ladies that came before us did not really hold, a hand and say, Aggie, come on, I have a movie, I have a project, come and help me, or come and do this, come and do that. But today, I can easily say, Aggie, I have a project and I would like you to help me, do the social media trends or media run or something like that. So with that also, it has helped our industry get our messages out there about women, especially, like Bed of Thorns, the movie you're telling me about Nsiko and stuff.
The lady boxer,
the lady boxer. So it has helped us develop our stories. It has also helped us encourage other younger women to come to the screen, and also behind the screen, also to start on their own projects, to get involved, to stand up, to be motivators, to be inspirational speakers.
Are the men welcoming and understanding and
No,
supporting?
Of course, they are not. Not all of them can understand that right now, but it's development. So with time, they'll get used to it. Of course, there are some that are really encouraging, that will say, oh, I know you can do this, so can you come and help me? Or can you come and work here and do that? Yeah, of course, it's not easy for them. I can understand, honestly, it's not easy for them, because it's just something new. It's new to them that now a woman is doing DOP, camera, is doing sound, is lighting, lighting on set. Those are the things that they knew were their things. So, of course, they feel like their territory is being encroached. But if they understand that working together, and actually when women come onto a project, it works out better.
And
Because-
also maybe
yeah.
to reduce on the fact that we've had stories whereby men have taken advantage of young women.
Yes,
When they
yes,
come
yeah.
on set and
Yeah.
they want to give them roles, but they give them conditions. of,
Yeah,
You have
yes.
to do this before
Yeah,
you do
yes,
this.
yes.
So I think that will help
yes,
as well.
it has already started helping. For example, if you find me as a producer on a show, you're going to be more comfortable because I'm a woman, and you're going to be protected because I'm a woman as well. There's no way how I'm going to let you sleep around maybe with a DOP because he's lying to you. He's going to give you a better role, yet I'm the one paying. So I think, yes, it has given women more energy and more sense of
Confidence,
protection,
yeah.
confidence. You know, even it motivates because once I see a female producing, I want to do that. So I want to be close to them
So you are not,
so that
you're
I
not,
can
you're not,
learn.
You're not underused or underutilized, and
Yeah.
then they put conditions on you. You have to do this. You can't go past here. You can't.
That was really horrible. I'm not saying that it's done and it's not happening anymore. It's still happening, but I think it's going to get better. Of course, we are not so sure because, you know, there are also women that like women. So that's another thing that we need to pray about, or I don't know what we shall do, but let's see. Let's wait and see. But it's a good move.
So it's good to have you, Diane. It's always
you.
nice to have you on
Thank
the
you
show.
so much.
I mean,
Thank
you're
you.
always available. You're
Yeah.
always willing, and you're always advising.
I'm full of life.
Thank you so much for being with us, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
For more info about
Yes,
this
yes,
whole
yes.
thing, because we are all new about this. Meanwhile, they're saying it's not the first time it's actually happening. Did you know about that?
No.
They're telling me it's not that, because I was like, I've only heard about this thing like now.
Yes,
so if
yes,
they're saying
yes.
it's happened before,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's
Yeah.
something.
Plus, maybe they would. One thing I would say is that they should do proper marketing, better marketing, because so many people out there don't know about it.
There's someone
so
I
we
know
did
that
not
wanted,
submit
actually
our
was asking,
movies.
how much is it? I'm like, I'm not so sure because I got an invite.
Yeah.
So I think, like you're saying, guys,
Yeah.
they really
Marketing.
need,
Yes, we need more marketing so that we are able to submit our movies earlier, because so many of us have not submitted our movies because we didn't know about it.
I had no idea also, because I was like, okay. And it was happening so soon. So, but we thank God that it has happened.
Yeah.
We think that next time it's going to be bigger and better.
Yeah. Also, one thing I hope that women will allow us to promote each other's work. Because once you
That's
hear
very
about
important.
womanhood, you need to tell other people about it. Don't just submit and be mean about it. You know what I
Talk
mean?
about it.
You know
Talk
what I
about-
mean?
yes.
Yeah.
I know what you mean,
Yeah.
because-
So share the information so that, because we're all women and there is nothing that you're going to get out there that is different that I'm going to get. Really, we all want to develop. We all want a better life. We all want to get to the next step. So don't just sit on opportunities. Share them with women out there, because I mean we are here to build the film industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you
time.
too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, people, for watching the movie manual. It's still your girl Aggie, and we'll be right back. We're going to break for a short while. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Marriage. Is it really an answer or a question? Jessica and I have done that for years.
For years? And what have you achieved? Nothing apart from you two running around like bitter women that really need to get laid.
Marriage is not the beginning and the end of life.
Listen, I too have a child with him. The difference is, he decided to put a ring on your finger and not mine.
You girls are exaggerating. Men are like that, my dears. The earlier you learn, you get used to them, the faster it can be to marry you off.
Well, I giggled, but I let him into my house. I meant no. I said no.
You did it. I also did it.
You have everything a woman would dream of. He hates me because of food. Food?
Shut up, Stella. What has he done apart from you shaming me?
He's supposed to be my friend, my partner.
Your husband.
My husband has never laid a hand on me.
I would never do such a thing.
You think you can leave me on him? On your Men beating wives is not new. I know it must be those spoiled friends of yours with no marriages who are pushing that trash in you.
What? Madam, attention. Even the little piece that I have, you want to take it away. If it gets out of control, yeah?
You slap a bit.
You slap my people.
Listen, you don't say those things out loud.
But we didn't save Stella from herself.
Yes, mission save Stella is a go. Seriously. Okay, Missy, what's your brilliant plan?
We might roast him off the boat or something.
Hello, welcome back. This is still, like I said, this is Celebrating Womanhood Festival and Awards. And I have with me Ezekiel. He's one of the officials that have been working tirelessly to make this happen. Hello, Ezekiel.
Hello, Auntie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty fine. How are you doing?
Good. What do you have to say about all this? You're a man and you're working with the women, celebrating womanhood. So how?
Well, working with women, we want to show how women have come up. We want to show the rights of women, that they have now their rights to do anything.
Yes.
They can do work which can be done by men. So we want to show that women can also do it better, even men.
Oh,
Yeah.
So your theme says, from the horse's mouth, a woman's narrative.
Yes.
So you want to hear it from the woman, as in what exactly happens?
Well, in that, we want to show the way how women have come up.
And how they do it.
How do they?
So how long have these awards been going on? Is this the first one? Is it the second one? Is it the 10th one?
This is not the first one.
Really?
Yes.
It has happened before?
It has happened before.
How come I didn't know about it? But anyhow,
yeah.
So who are the guests? Who is the guest of honor? Who are the people that we're expecting that are not actually from here?
Well, we have people from outside countries.
Like?
The whites. So, their names are a bit challenging, but
I know, yeah.
They are already around, so we shall be with them here.
I hope I'll get to meet them and have a word from them.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for your time.
When I grow up, yes. I want to be like you. So so you're taking your
Why did you do that?
She's just my friend.
Your friend? That is very disrespectful. No, it's very disrespectful. I don't care how. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Wait. Takiao, Mayweather. Yes, in Kubabwe. Nyenda kuloga.
Now the finger is not outside by accident. You have a watch because the watch didn't come with that package of the things that your parents gave you. The watch is called disco. It had, it was called disco because it had the entire Christmas song in it. So you put, and then you stand there, and then sometimes when you sit down, you wait when everybody is so quiet. Then you
Hello. Welcome back from that break. You're still with your girl Aggie. And I have now one of the women that are actually ruling the industry right now. She's called Mirembe Doreen. Hello, Mirembe Doreen. Good to have you.
Aggie, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Nice
Good to have
meeting you. Thank you.
Thank God for this. So that
this brings us together.
I know. So today we are looking at Celebrating Womanhood Festival and Awards. What's this about? This again.
Well, this celebration is really. I'm glad this platform is put out, celebrating women who are making films, because there are so many other platforms where they celebrate us in general. They celebrate men because of course it's basically run by dominated by the male, but recognizing that women are doing a lot of work in film and then celebrating them and giving them an award, recognizing them, showcasing their movies. I've been in there watching some of the short films from women, even some from Kenya. It's really, really wonderful, and it's going to run for a week. There'll be workshops. Then at the end of it all, we'll celebrate women.
So who comes for these workshops? Women alone, or even the men can come?
No, actually the auditorium is filled with mostly men. The women are also there. But there are so many are also involved in this. Yeah.
Okay, now they are saying the theme is from the horse's mouth, from a woman's narrative. What is that? What does that mean?
From the horse's mouth. The way I understand it, that women, I think generally women are best storytellers. Yeah. Women tell stories from within.
Is it because we talk too much?
I wouldn't say that we talk too much, but women, they take time, they analyze things, so they are best people to tell stories. I enjoy it when a woman is editing a film. They take time, they don't rush it. So I believe that women are really best storytellers, and that's what the theme means.
So you as a filmmaker, because I know you've done your own projects as a woman, how do you think you have contributed to the industry as a woman?
Well, as a woman, I've contributed a lot because you see, we have so many creatives in Uganda,
yes,
but there are no jobs. The film industry is still, I would say, still an early pregnancy. We're still going there. We will cross sometime at some point, but we're still young. So when we bring our stories together, and you get a DOP, a lady, and then you get someone behind a microphone like you, now this is a job.
Yeah.
So this now you see how celebrating women in films works, because the women get jobs. Because on my last project, the feature films I've just made, I employed over 300 people, and most of them were women. Yes, we had a huge cast, women. We had people working in lights and most of them were women. So you empower women that way. You give them a job, even if it's a 2-day job. You're giving them something, and women are passionate. I get people who ask me, "I see you on TV. I want to do this. How do I do this?" When you give them something, even if they come for your audition, even if they come for a small job or a small role, even if it's just passing the camera, it is something to them, and it makes them happy. Yeah, women rarely do things that make them happy.
Because I know there are some men that are out there, they love doing these things. Probably they are talented, but they always have this feeling of mnange. Mnange byabasajja. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think I would say women should not hold back, because we have one life. You should live it. You should be happy. Most women say most affects people who are married. They have children, have responsibility. They have in-laws who will say, "Oh, now me, those movie things." Mostly people think, maybe I want to be a caller. That's what they think. But no, film can grow someone. It can really develop someone. It can give you a job. It can put food on your table. If you're really dedicated and you give your time to film, it can. Anything that you put your mind to can generate an income for you.
It's very important that we have these things coming up, because there are so many things that are actually pressing women and we don't get to hear about them. But with this music, films, and
then when women meet, now let's say if they meet because they're going to be workshops, they meet and then they're led by a woman, they share a lot, they learn a lot from each other. Someone would say something that happened on the set, they'll even learn. They teach themselves, there'll be acting classes, there'll be editing classes, master classes. So women will learn a lot from such platforms.
This is very important, because it's empowering all women and it's not discriminative or anything.
Actually join. So it's a really wonderful platform. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad to be here too. But before I let you go, we've heard about movies talking about domestic violence. What do you have to say about domestic violence? You as Doreen, and a filmmaker and a woman.
Well, domestic violence is real. It is real. Be it on the side of the men, on the side of the women. It's really real. Mostly because women are considered weak, and so a man can just batter. Okay, problems are there in marriages. But what I can say is that we can try. If a woman is busy doing other things and a man is busy, and they communicate properly, even if you're going to join the film and you communicate, talk to each other, I don't think a man will, anyway, you can never know. But so many stories about domestic violence are going on. But I think when we meet in such platforms, when we meet, we talk, we discuss, we give each other knowledge, we give each other ideas on how to do so many things. We don't only talk about film, talk about even other things, everyday life.
And how to keep a home.
And how to keep a home, which is very, very important. Yes.
That's very key. Thank you so much, Doreen, for giving us your time, for being on this show. It's very important to have you, because I really have loved to talk to you more and more and more. But I know how busy you get. We'll get more time and sit down and exhaust everything and talk about all these movies that you've done. And I have been chasing for a role.
Get a role.
Thank you so much for your time. That was Doreen. Thank you so much for watching. Do not go anywhere. I'm bringing you all the celebrities, all the women behind filmmaking in Uganda, that the ones that are actually making it in the film industry.
Yes, get to the point. And on behalf of this staff of mine, we apologize for questioning you. Sorry.
I'm not part of this apology. I am not part of this apology.
That's good, Amos.
I'm not a part of this apology. Are you telling me to go slow? You go slow. What is wrong with me? Your job.
Wait, you lose it.
Be fine. You should be fine.
She celebrated with us. We had a lot of fun. Oh my god, I don't even know what to tell you. Money, what? There's money.
Hey.
The people in Kalamoja are starving. They're eating termites, and the Honorable Minister for Kalamoja is busy eating cake. Ha! Chino Chisanga, Uganda.
Justin. Okay, who is Justin's man?
Cyrus.
Who?
Cyrus.
This is a big story.
Wow!
Can you play the game?
Oh, work ethics do not allow me to.
Who is your manager? I can talk to him or her, and I pay you to zanya umukaka kunyumba.
I'm the manager, sir.
Category manager chikaji.
Are you on appointment?
But you are just an askari.
Tumbavu! I'm just an askari, so what? Are you the one who tells me whether I'm an askari or not? Tumbavu! Are you the one who take me to askari school to get the bow and arrow? Have you seen me with the bow and arrow? Kasali.
I have met a friend of mine. She's a producer, she's a director, she's filmmaker put together. She is Josephine. Hello, Josephine. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank
Who's
you.
Josephine?
My name is Josephine Kabahuma. I'm a Ugandan filmmaker. I major in writing, directing, producing, acting. Okay,
you're everything.
A lot.
You're everything.
Yeah, I'm also a student of journalism and communication at Makerere University.
Oh wow! Yeah. So you're very smart. Even before you even finish, you're already doing all this. So we are going to talk about celebrating womanhood festival and awards. And I heard some rumor that you're actually one of the nominees. Let's talk about that.
Yes, I have my movie called Demented. It's there. Then there is also another one that I wrote. I didn't direct it. Equanimity. It's also there. Like two movies were nominated.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I directed Demented.
Nice.
Yeah, thank
so,
you.
As a young woman filmmaker, what are those challenges that you face? Because I know this is a man's world. That's what we used to think, it was a man's world. But now, clearly, it's no longer a man's world.
Okay.
So what are those of the challenges that you as a filmmaker come across, as a woman filmmaker?
As a woman, okay, I've faced challenges working with people. Like, some people don't see that dream, they don't see that vision, they don't see what you want to achieve.
Is it because you're a woman, or it's just because that's how they are?
No, actually, me as a woman, I've not faced so many challenges, I can say, but yeah.
So are you trying to tell me that everywhere you have gone, it has been a smooth ride?
Not really, but
because I know. Let me tell you why I'm asking you this. Because being a woman, a young woman in a man's dominated, I don't know how to put it. I'm sure there are some of the things that have really.
Okay, but me as a person, like I'm talking for me, I haven't faced the challenges you call big challenges. Maybe because they are women, and something small is a challenge. So I haven't faced these big challenges. Maybe because I work with someone, like I work with a man, and he makes sure that we have equal responsibilities, something like that.
Oh, so you have a man on your side. Good, works good.
Yeah.
So now we're celebrating womanhood. So what's this about to you? According to you, what does this mean to you and to another woman out there?
Okay, I'm so grateful. This is a great initiative because I know so many women are going to be empowered. Like someone might have been there when they want to do something, they want to do film, but they don't feel like they can do it. You get? But now this festival is going to help them, and they'll also feel like we are represented somewhere. I can also do something. Maybe there is this, so I can also participate. I can be part of it. That's what I think as me, because I personally, I feel empowered, like to do more, because I want to appear more here, so
I understand. And
this
here
is a great platform.
And here they're saying from a horse's mouth is this theme. A horse's mouth, a woman's narrative. What's that?
A horse's mouth, a woman's narrative.
Yes.
A horse's mouth is kinda, I don't know.
I think they're trying to tell us that women are actually better storytellers.
Yeah.
And because we are mostly, because for example, if you had a project,
yeah,
and you didn't have any woman on it, it would flop.
Yeah,
trust me. But it's very possible for you to have an all-woman project,
yes,
and it will sell out there. So I think that's the whole point of Horse's Mouth, because women are the ones that.
Because I also know, like, we as women, like, we go through so much.
Exactly.
Like, you might find you have a story, I have a story. We have, like, so much we've been through, and you find our stories in most cases are the same. So
by you telling your story, you're encouraging and empowering someone out there, and they'll come out and go like, manange, segeza noyo na yeye aita mbintu webiti.
Yeah, it's really a great initiative.
And I'm thinking there are also women out there that are into soccer, boxing, but bauliranga, they're like, oh manange, that's a man's world. I cannot.
So I'm into soccer.
You are? You play soccer?
No, I don't play. I used to play in high school, but you know, Premier League stuff, like, I support football, like, I like.
Yeah, they're supporting, but they're also wanting to be
part of it.
Yeah, as in.
They can do it. Actually, in my high school, we used to have women, like, playing football and competing, but these days, I don't know where those things
Maybe this girl did not even get a chance to go to high school.
Oh, yeah.
But she is very talented.
True.
And she's out there, and she knows how to box.
Yeah.
She could use that to actually make a living.
Yeah,
But
make
she's
a
out there.
film.
So how would you encourage someone out there?
They should just do a movie out of that. And I also feel like...
But they don't know where to go, who to go to.
Okay, me, when I didn't know where to go, I Googled. I made Google something, and you know, okay, they may not have access to maybe technology and these smartphones and stuff, but sometimes it's also good to talk to elders. They can advise somehow.
Yeah, maybe you can also ask them to come for these workshops that are going to be happening right here.
Yeah, they should come. They should come. They should come for the workshops.
Okay,
I'm also going to tell my friends at school to come and join me.
Yeah,
here.
because they have. There wasn't so much word out there about this, but I'm thinking it is very nice now that you have a chance to call your friends.
Yes.
Tell them here. Tell them they will be watching.
Yeah, I call upon my journalism friends at MOOC. You guys come here. This festival is going to be happening for the whole week. You're there, you think you just want to be news anchors, but you can do a lot more than that behind the camera. I can't wait to see you guys.
And thank you so much, Josephine, for being here. I know we ambushed you, but it's good to have you. And I feel so empowered myself knowing that I am talking to someone like you.
And me too, I feel empowered because I'm talking to you. You're the woman holding the mic.
I know, but you're the woman always behind the camera, directing, producing, acting. So you work with Samuel, right?
Yeah, I work with Choto Media Group.
Choto Media Group. And you guys are going to premiere very soon, Kemi.
Yeah, we have
Tell us about Kemi. You see?
Yeah, Kemi. Kemi, I'm the writer. I wrote with Samo Savior, and I was there on set doing continuity as well. It's a film about a woman. She, like, you know, women getting pregnant and, you know, without, how can I say it? Oh God.
I don't know, you wrote?
Yeah,
I
wrote. I wrote, but it's about a woman who has been through a lot. She has a baby, and now she feels like she can't take care of her baby. She wants to let go of the baby, but since she's a mother, she can't let go. You get it? So she finds ways of, you know, getting her baby, taking care of her baby, but you know, as things go, like, okay, I can say maybe she got married not in a good way, like, you know, people cohabiting and stuff. You get it? Like, you go be there thinking things are going to get better and stuff, you get married, but then things don't happen the way you expect them to happen. So just one decision, like, just, you know, like decisions we make in life.
What does it teach a girl out there?
Like, decisions you make, they can change your whole life, either for the worst or for the good. So girls out there, make sure you do things the right way. Don't just get into a man's house anyhowly, you know. Do things the right way, actually. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but
no, it's always good.
Yeah.
Do as I say.
Yeah.
But not do as I do. Thank you so much, Josephine. It's always nice having you. I can't wait to watch Kemi.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It's screening the whole week in Mbarara. So
when is it? When I think I'll watch it when it comes here.
It's premiering on 8th. So
the Women's Day.
Yeah, Women's Day.
Okay.
Country Cinema, Mbarara, 30,000. Those who will be in Mbarara, you can catch us there. We shall be there on Sunday. Then it will also be showing like screening for like 7 days.
Oh,
then
that's
after
nice.
we shall bring it here, like we have a Kampala premiere.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you
I can't
so
wait
much
for you
too.
to win an award.
Oh my God,
For what did you say the movie was called?
Demented.
Demented.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish there was some way of voting and we'd vote for you, but we
Yeah,
know.
thank
By the time
you.
it was nominated, it must be a good one. I'll have to look out for it and then watch it and see what happens.
Okay.
What was
thank
it
you
about?
very
What
much.
is Demented about?
Okay, it's a mad story, but the mad, like, demented itself is just like a metaphor. Like, so I used mad people to tell what people in real life go through. Like, also to tell their world how they do things the way they do. Like
Mad
for
people?
us, yeah, mad people. Okay,
Wow.
for us, we might judge them thinking like maybe they're doing creepy stuff, but they understand what they're doing. So I wanted to bring it in a way that you might see someone doing something and you wonder like, why is that person doing that thing? I don't know, I don't get it. You may not understand it, but to them, it makes sense. You get, so if you're out there and you're working on something, just keep pushing. Don't let go. Don't listen to what other people have to say about it.
Thank you so much. Look out for Demented. Look out for Kemi. You know, all these movies are by women and for women.
Yes.
So let's support each other and we will get to the heights, to those heights that always we thought we couldn't get to. Thank you so much for watching. I'm still around. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
abantu baba nibenda kumwekururaho natari kubasa kubikiriza so nikwe kumureta
hatiwe wabano yenda mukoreki
already abantu tibakimwenda ahubwo ikikora kiyakora
iwe nofa hakuba murebezi wa chairman torafayo narebiriro mwana ogo wekisirani
abachora mata wekisirani
Onashimama ukora icyo kugira ngo musasira
kasitani wanje tuyino mwana tuzazana nje ku musasi bw'umuzira
ebintu bino bya mwana wa sibe buli n'olwekyo tuli baddembe okubikozesa kyonna kitwambala
nze mbadde nteesa lwaki todde ewammwe n'otandikireyo obulamu obupya n'omwana wo okusinga lwodda ku kibuga okaluubiza
I'm 6 months pregnant. Mazimanga tompasanga.
Bwe nkomawo bwenti ngenda kukuba embaga makeke.
Hello, welcome back. I'm still here at the National Theatre celebrating Womanhood Festival and Awards. And right about now, I have this woman. I can't say anything, but she'll tell you exactly who she is. Cleopatra. Hello, Cleopatra. Good to have you.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, you're looking hot.
I was just going to tell you, you look amazing.
You look nice.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Good.
How do you do?
I just keep working.
That's nice. How are you? Have you been?
Good.
Because she's a TV personality and a radio personality, and she's an actress. She's a producer.
I'm not producing yet.
But you're going to?
Mainly acting.
Right now?
acting.
Okay.
I'll get into more of script writing and perhaps directing, but producing no.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to talk about celebrating Womanhood Festival and Awards. What do you have to say about that? What's it about anyway?
First of all, it's about women.
Okay.
It's about us.
Yes.
Our cousin and the impact that we have in society, and also the challenges we go through in life. And I think it's all about bringing us together. I was invited to this event and I came because it's celebrating womanhood. And I also think it's about telling the stories that are not being tackled really. Because some of the short films I've seen inside, there was one about how young girls are promised jobs. You know, you go apply for a job, they're telling you you're going to be getting, I don't know, this much money, you're going to be doing this, maybe secretary or something. And you go abroad and you find that they'll lock you up, they'll take your passport and you get into either you're a sex slave or you're, something. So these are things that affect women at large, and I think also the gender-based violence and a lot of different issues that happen. And I think as a community, as a people, including men, because men, if they don't stand with us, we can't really go far. The men have to also come through and support us as we try to fight some of these things, so that they can also help protect their wives or sisters, friends who are girls, women. It's a collective effort. So that's what I think when I see celebrating womanhood. It's about celebrating us and also realizing some of the things that affect us as women.
And also the theme is saying from a horse's mouth, a woman's narrative.
So it's more about also telling those stories. I think I like the fact that Native Voices International is trying to also incorporate filmmakers into telling stories into in a different way, not only just doing messages of sensitization, but through film. Yeah,
creating awareness.
Yes,
because
film.
There's more, and I'm thinking with this, women out there are empowered. Because we're going to have workshops, people can come and get to learn about a few things, directing, producing, and acting itself, and master classes.
There's going to be, I think, lots of networking, because it's going to happen until the event goes on 6th. So people should come through and actually watch the films, the short films that are being shown, the different films, and also meet filmmakers. It's not only filmmakers, also meet other people. I've met some other people that are not in the film world, and it's nice. It's good.
As someone who has been in the industry, of course, you're into radio and then you're into film.
Yes.
What are those challenges that you face as a woman?
Some of the challenges could be, when the man, you're probably doing the same job, but the man gets paid more than you.
Why?
I guess because you're a woman. Like it happens in certain places, and we've seen it happen in Hollywood as well, until the women, started standing up, and some of the male actors stood by the women and said, no, I won't accept being paid this much until you increase my co-stars' money. So it's not just Uganda, it's a global thing. So that is one of the challenges I've faced, but it also, it goes back to how you negotiate in certain instances. But certain places you feel like they kind of treat you a little different because you're a woman, and they give the man more power. So we are in a patrilineal, should I say, country, but again the world is also leaning towards more of a man's world. So we always have to double prove ourselves. Even if it's a job that a woman can do, you find that you work a lot harder to show that you can actually execute, just because you're a woman.
Yeah, because now it's very good, because if we have something like this, and we know we can have DOPs that are women, that we can have directors that are women, we can, as it empowers everyone, someone out there that actually is interested in boxing, and she's a young girl, she's out there, but she's very good in boxing, but she's always felt like, I can't do this.
They end up taking the chance.
So they end up losing out, and this could actually help not only her, but the society, the country, her family,
It will help to show that anyone can be anything, especially any woman. If you have a girl who's, a child, a girl for a child, it's not a taboo. The girl can be anything. They can achieve whatever dream they want to achieve.
I've watched some of the trailers about the movies that were nominated. There's one particular that actually caught my eye, the one about female genital mutilation.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
The FGM has been going on for some time. I've heard about it for so long, but I think it's been reducing as the years go by. I just pray that someday it will actually not be existent anymore.
It can only reduce or get out completely.
The more they talk about it, the more, yes. So, but I think there is a bit of progress compared to how it was long ago, and now there's FGM is just, you can't do that to a woman. It's just taken away from a woman. No, that culture has to be no. I don't support it. I don't like it.
And do you think that is also can be rated as domestic violence?
It's a form of abuse to a woman's body. That's what I say. It's a form of abuse to a woman's body, because yes, it's culture in your tribe, but you're doing it to somebody who probably doesn't want to do it. So
yeah, it's not that they are really like they are giving in. It's just they're doing it because you're telling them. You're actually forcing it on them.
Yes. I just want it to really be sorted. I know it's a taboo when it comes to cultures and all that. And some people say, no, we've been doing it forever, leave us alone. But maybe they should just let those who want to do it, and those who don't want.
I doubt there's anybody who really wants to do that.
It's a violation of one's body.
Okay, so March being a Women's Month, what should we expect from women like you that,
Well, I just want to celebrate with fellow women, and I just want to. I keep trying. I don't do my things. I don't have like a body where I say, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that. But I silently support fellow women in my own way. So I'm just going to be supporting some fellow women who are doing some things this weekend, and yeah.
Okay, I would like you to talk to one girl. She's out there.
Yeah.
She needs encouragement. She probably needs to be acting, but she doesn't know how to go about it, who to talk to and where to go.
Yes.
So how do you advise her? She's out there somewhere.
I would advise that girl to follow your dream. Just come to the National Theatre. The National Theatre is one place where you can learn from and meet people and actually find opportunities, because they always put up casting calls if you want to act or singing. There's always an opportunity here at the National Theatre. And also try and go onto social media, Facebook if you're on social media, if you have a smartphone, and try to reach out to some of us who are on social media, or some film people if you want to get into film. We are reachable, yes. Okay. I'm quite reachable. At least those who have reached out to me on social media, I respond, when I can.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. I know how busy it gets, and I know, we just ambushed you, but I can't wait to have you on my show and we have a sit down and talk about different and so many other things that we can do as women. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nice having you. Thank you so much, people, for watching. That was Cleopatra, but I'm bringing you someone else that is so big in the industry. Wait there, don't go anywhere. I'm just waiting for the results. When you find the love of your life, with dreams and a future laid out. I'm pregnant. But that's not the reality.
Wait, oh my God, Vero, what's going on, Vero? Vero, talk to me.
Nature has its own plans.
Miss Veronica, you're not pregnant. You tested negative for pregnancy.
No signs of cancer, no diabetes. It's just a fever that found your body weak.
It's getting worse every day.
Kampala is loaded with beauties. You should take advantage of that. I do much if I don't know what to treat.
And whose job is that?
I just need something. I just need information. Just something.
You're too handsome for me not to matter.
I'm going to tell you a story that I know. And maybe after that, you'll be in position to tell me your name and your story. My name is Dora Nantongo.
Dora Nantongo. Rainbow is much better. Rain could even be much, much better.
As long as you are living in my house, you will stop harboring these thoughts and dreams.
What is it?
You must come through. I want to dance. You want to sing.
Yo. Jamulika wako. DJ sema kwa muziki nawe.
Dora, you're beautiful. Live a normal life. Sometimes I just want to sing the whole day.
Get your head out of the clouds.
Ray, man, your voice sounds like raindrops of gold from the sky, you know?
Gloria, I don't belong here in Kauko and I never will.
She's a wonderful girl. Maybe she's crazy sometimes, but her heart is in the right place.
I hear it is so easy to become famous in Kampala. Do you know how much money I can make?
We are a Christian family here, and we start every new step with a prayer.
I have a whole room to myself. I have new clothes.
Dora. You have never changed you. My bar has one rule and one rule only. Do not let...
Hello, welcome back from that short breather. It is still your girl Aggie, and this is the movie menu. I'm excited to meet an old friend of mine. We met on some movie set. She's an actor, serious one. She's an award winner. Don't joke. She's called Tanya. Hello, Tanya. Welcome.
You're too kind, Aggie. Thank you. How are you?
Good. How have you been?
Been good. Been good. How have you been?
Lost? Where have you been?
I have been shooting Power of Legacy, season 3. Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
See, I told
Coming
you.
soon on NTV Uganda.
Yes. So
yeah.
So now today we are here because of Celebrating Womanhood Festival and Awards. What do you have to say about that?
It's my first time to come to this festival, by the way, but I'm excited. I'm excited to meet fellow women in the film industry, to meet other, women that are doing something that I love and are doing film. So I'm here basically to celebrate women, have a good time, connect with some people, and then hopefully I can hope next year come as a nominee.
Oh yeah. Help us understand, because they're saying the theme from the horse's mouth, a woman's narrative. What do you think about that?
From the horse's mouth, a woman's narrative. I think from the horse's mouth is from the person that did it, the person that is H2fu. From the real horse's mouth, it's like saying the truth. So I think it is about women narrating their story, telling their story, and telling their truth,
instead of
using their own voices, instead of other people telling our stories for us. Just like I Love Bed of Thorns, it's an all-women's movie. It is from the horse's mouth, because it's the women that sat down, wrote this story, and acted it, and told us, look, this is what we go through as women. Men are not going to tell these stories for us. We have got to tell these stories ourselves. So the theme from the horse's mouth, a woman's narrative, really is basically women telling their own stories, telling their truth.
Not the men having to tell the stories. The women are doing it themselves.
I'm excited.
I am excited too. So there are some movies that are actually nominated for an award tonight. But there's Bed of Thorns, of course, and there's one that is called genital women's mutilation, something like that. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, I have not watched the latter, though. I've not even heard about it.
Okay, let's just talk about genital mutilation.
Genital mutilation. Oh my goodness, that's a horrible thing to do. That's a very horrible thing. You are taking away the ability to feel desire because this is basically saying you are nothing but a vessel to carry children, period. You're not supposed to enjoy this, you're not supposed to have fun, you are not supposed to even have choices about how you sexual relations, let's say. So genital mutilation is a very, very horrible thing. I don't even think we need to even be having these discussions about it. I feel like if people somewhere, there are people that are still doing it.
So much.
It's
Because
horrible.
by the time someone thinks of having a film about it, that means it's actually happening.
It's still happening. And they should be ashamed of themselves. They should be banned. Like what's that? It's horrible. It's so horrible.
It's bad.
Yeah. So I think we need more films to talk about this. We need more awareness. We need more people to know that it's still happening, and we need to fight it. And why? And how else would we fight it if we not come together as women and fight it? Because this is happening to women, not anybody, not any other species, not the men.
And I think with something like this, like the festival and celebrating womanhood, it helps everyone out there, because among the movies that I've watched, the trailers I've watched for this, there's one girl that is a boxer. She is a boxer, as in a boxer, she's won awards, she's won, like medals and all that.
For boxing?
For boxing. So
Wow.
I'm like, it is very nice for us to have women do all these things.
Yes.
Unless we have such things.
Yes, I keep telling people, I mean, feminism is not supposed to be something that only the women are, Everybody can be a feminist. feminist. It's just basically believing that both sexes are equal in every way. There is nothing like boxing is for men. Why can't a woman box? I mean, wow, that's brilliant stuff. I'm excited about
me
all these
too, because
things.
I was like, wow, this is good, because when you have something like this and women can come out and play soccer and box and I mean it helps us understand that it's not about men anymore.
We're changing the narrative, and I think it starts with festivals like this ones, and I hope that next year is going to be bigger, better,
because apparently this is not the first one.
Well,
but like Diana was saying earlier, it's my first one too. As in the publicity, it wasn't so good.
Let's create more awareness. I think I want to urge every woman around here today, every woman that came out here, let's create awareness.
Every woman that is watching.
And every woman that is watching, yes, let us create awareness for things like this. If things come up like this and they talk about things, experiences that we go through as women and as girls, I think we need to upload them. You know, we waste so much time uploading the wrong things. Why not this one?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, me, I know you as Tanya.
Yes.
But who is Tanya in the Power of Legacy?
Yeah, okay. Hi, hello. I'm sorry we went into the conversation before we even introduced ourselves. My name is Tanya Shakira Kanyindi. I am an actress. I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist, sorry. Yeah, I'm an actress, and I'm here as an actress and to celebrate people. I act in a Power of Legacy as Rachel. You might have seen it on NTV Uganda.
Who's
every
Rachel?
Monday and Sunday.
Who's Rachel?
Rachel, in a few words, she's a lawyer. She's passionate. Compassionate. She is sweet. She's kind and romantic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And very, very smart. Super, super smart.
I can imagine.
You should watch Power of Legacy. Everybody should watch Power of Legacy.
Exactly.
Watch Power of Legacy.
Thank you so much for your time, Tanya. I know
you
I'm
as well,
holding you. You need to go in there and see what's happening in there.
I can't wait.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you as
I can't wait to have you again on this show, because this show airs every Saturday at 4. You should come. You should actually come.
Oh, I should.
You should come and we talk more about filmmaking in Uganda, especially for the women.
Of course.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Having me,
Thank you. Mwah. Still here, and I'm taking you inside because we're going to have a look at some of the movies that are actually screening right now. Come with me.
Betoke pedisaka bamwinda ina mwinda petrol manzanza bushi samuna mwaiba pesa beto courant kelefi bake pesa beto courant samuna nini ntima yimbi.
And Camp Kinshasa, now home to many of the families and former workers displaced by Inga 1 and 2, the electricity supply has become so unreliable that fish rot in the freezers.
Kitombe na kitombe kurani meri ya fyote baba tulala betu transfer ya fyote maya pesa kilaji pesa mingi yikeleve uramu kwa kwani kaka baba foto kwa na yinjo levo anda kwa ni saro ni kima bele na tamusa ni resho même tout la kaka même congélateur ba niveau ba côté na ndibe na ile congélateur même frigo ke tamusa fe ke sala fe.
As fish traders who freeze and sell their catches from the river, the lack of power severely impacts women's livelihoods.
Ngelenda vwana courant lokola yakele mzoteka transona mu mzoteka sikamu babima nyosuina yakena kubenda batwina kena mbongo kena kuluta na su melera ya ibeto yakele fe moebe ba mambo ngosalema ikele parce que courant kele ve pense kele.
Thank you so much for watching the movie Manual. It's been your girl Aggie, and this is Rest TV. This show airs every Saturday at 4. Keep watching, tune in, and you'll learn more, because the show is about entertaining, informing, and educating you. Stay tuned. Watch out for this episode on Saturday at 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. God bless you. Bye.